You're an initial type samurai gun. You're number 2.
If you're concerned about the encrypted documents we've been trying to decode, the work is nearly finished. We have made every effort to complete the decoding as quickly as possible. After all, the order was handed down by Lord Rakai himself.
Much appreciated. Just what we've come to expect from your steam engine division. Thank you.
There are numerous passages in this document that may be cause for concern.
The anti-samurai gun unit will handle such matters.
Forgive me for asking, but would you be willing to explain one bit of rather odd terminology I found? Heavy samurai gun. It does seem dangerously vague.
That would be a reference to the Council's latest weapon.
Is that right? And we have something to counter this weapon of theirs?
Go ahead and eat, Ichimatsu. I'm sure there'll be more than enough for you, even some leftovers.
I didn't even know you could cook.
It's always been a little dream of mine to be able to cook meals like this for the ones I care about.
Is that right?
You know, like regular people. Anyway, dig in.
It looks perfect.
Does it taste funny?
No, it tastes just fine. Do I have any little dreams of my own? I don't know. I've never really thought about it. It seems like all I've ever had are nightmares. But for now, I'll just live in Ohana's dream. Her beautiful little dream.
You can spend the day with me today, right?
Wish I could. I've got some things to take care of.
Oh, I see. What is it?
It's nothing.
You sure he's trapped in there?
Yep, like a rat in a cage. That hasn't slowed him down yet. He's already killed 16 of us.
My God. Make that 17.
Jesus Christ.
He did this all by himself?
There's no way.
What?
So what you're telling me, Ichimatsu, is that a man who called himself Victor addressed you as Samurai Gun number 7?
Yeah. Although the latest Samurai Guns study Western technology as well, and they're able to use it with the deadliest of force. Right? Number 7?
That's a most troubling development. person who addresses a samurai gun by number.
Then that means he would have to be somehow connected to the council, wouldn't he?
May be the case. So, I'll have to look into this on my own.
Look into it? Matsuzaki, of all people, I thought you could at least shed some light on the situation.
I'm sorry. My role on the council is merely to serve as a receiver.
What's that?
One who receives and processes information for the interpretation and benefit of the council members. You can say I'm like the antenna on the head of a moth. I'm simply an instrument at their disposal.
Mr. Matsuzaki, may I come in for a moment?
Sorry to interrupt you, but an urgent message has just arrived from the council.
Summon Daimon and Kurenai right away.
Christ, it's not like there's a civil war going on. I don't understand why we need to go through all this crazy shit.
Well, they say it's all about intimidating the enemy.
What? That's taken care of.
Takichi, why don't you come in and take a break for a second?
All right, thanks. Say, I heard you're number 6, aren't you? Coming from the group of initial type samurai guns?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be pretty strong, ain't you? You as strong as this goddamn thing?
You do realize I'm still human. There's no way I'm stronger than a machine. Huh?
What?
This is terrible.
So one of our own has turned against us, and is apparently still on the run somewhere.
How do you think this could have happened?
The means of controlling him finally failed. About 3 weeks ago, he and 2 others stormed a prison on the orders of the council. The plan was to liberate several fighters who were being held for their opposition to the shogun. It should have been a simple mission, but it was far from it. He killed everyone, not just all the prison guards and officials, but inmates who had nothing to do with his mission. He massacred over 80 people. When the other 2 samurai guns tried to stop him, he murdered one of them and wounded the other before escaping.
And he was reportedly talking to himself, saying over and over again that he can't help himself, and that the art of killing fills him with pleasure.
He's an old acquaintance of yours, Ichimatsu. I'm sure you have an idea who it could be.
I know. Number 2. His name's Gota. I can't believe it's him. Gota grew up in the Ukshima training hall just like I did. There were a lot of great fighters in that group of initial types, but he was easily the strongest and the most vicious.
Gota, why?
That's right. He was the one who made it possible for you to join the council, wasn't he?
Mitsu? You have some sort of a history with this guy?
Yes. There's no way I could ever forget him.
You made it. Quite an accomplishment. And you're not a moment late.
A certain someone did force me to carry this strange object. I'm not so sure I care for this thing. It's stressful.
A timepiece is crucial to our plans. Make sure it doesn't wind down and stop working.
Whatever. The map, on the other hand, is taken care of. On Igumo headquarters.
I see they've got quite a bit of armor in here.
Now that we have a clear picture of the premises, I think we can take the place by force. We can wipe all of them out in no time. Send in the samurai guns.
The Anigumo gang is without a doubt the most dangerous group of murderous criminals I know of. But how is a band like that able to operate without ever getting raided by the authorities? My only guess is they must be in bed with one of the Shogun's officials. Our problem won't be solved until we identify who that person is.
I see, the Shogun. So that must be the purpose of your involvement with the samurai guns.
You have a different objective.
Objective? I just love to kill. I can't really explain it. The art of killing gives me such pleasure, I just can't seem to help myself.
They said we could do whatever we like with her. I know what I'd like to do with her. Don't talk yet, bitch. I'm having too much fun. Besides, you don't want to bite off your tongue. Motherfucker!
Who are you? Tell me. What do you want?
Seeing a woman in pain has never been something I enjoy too much. It's just not really my favorite thing to watch.
What is that? It can't be. That helmet and black armor. My God, you're a...
Hey! What the hell's going on in here?
You know how to use one of these, don't you? We're gonna have to make a run for it. Make sure you keep up with me.
Okay.
They will kill you. So don't stop running.
Alright! I'm Samurai Gun! Run! Don't stop no matter what!
The Anigumo gang was responsible for killing my entire family. They took me prisoner, and it was Gota who saved my life. He hates murderers and thieves with a passion, and he's not the type to kill innocent bystanders.
Right. However,
it's possible number 2 suffered some kind of psychological breakdown.
Sir, there has to be an explanation for this.
So how would you like us to proceed, Mr. Matsuzaki?
The orders are to gather as much information about Gota as possible, and turn it over to the council. Ichimatsu, since you and he are both initial types, number 2 may attempt to make direct contact with you.
Oh, I'm sorry for the inconvenience, sir, but we're not open for business yet.
No, don't make a fuss. I do not want to have to hurt a woman. So just come along quietly, and there won't be any trouble.
I wonder how many years ago it was that I was taken in by the council. Had to be a long time ago. Either way, I was nothing more than a little kid, you know. And there were plenty of others just like me. But over time, they thinned our ranks, until there were just 10 of us left. We were numbered from 1 to 11, with no number 4, since it would be considered bad luck. For some reason, they made me number 7, and Gota was given the number 2. How many years did we spend together?
Why are you asking me?
Sorry. I just don't have any idea how much time went by while I was there. All I do know is that it was a very long time.
What? Hey, old man. What are you doing way out here? You lost or something?
Ichimatsu, this is for you.
What's this?
I'm sorry, Ichimatsu. The blood is that of the chief.
What the hell did you say?
What?
Hey, Diamond.
What is it, Ichimatsu?
I'm gonna need a gun.
Hey, it's Takechi. It looks like we're all ready to move out.
Okay. Ichimatsu. You heading out?
Yeah.
Then take these. They're extra fragmentation bullets I had. You might find a use for them.
Thank you. But it won't matter if we end up in a gunfight. Number 2 always had better skills than me.
So then, what are you gonna do?
I guess I'm just gonna hope that it doesn't have to come down to that.
It will.
My only concern is getting Ohana back safe and sound.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Hey, Diamond. Do me a favor and burn a little incense for the chief for me, okay?
Fuck you. Make it back alive so you can do it yourself.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
All right. Engine seat locked in place. Pressure systems ready. Coal furnace ready. All systems go. Now, moving out. Heavy samurai gun.
In the end, no matter how much time goes by, I can't escape from the nightmare. My only choice is to accept it and take control of this dreadful reality.
A crimson moon. Incredible. I guess such things are possible, aren't they?